Today, McClellan is a warehouse and industrial mecca for the Sacramento area. Driving around, you'll see factories, storage, and industry buzzing at full speed, and then you'll also see some hints of old military architecture and even a few abandoned buildings. In this video, let's explore how it used to be and its interesting history. Be sure to comment, like, and subscribe to this channel for more of Northern California's intriguing history. Also hit the thumbs up and the hype this video button. This will get this video out to more people who may enjoy it. Okay, let's go. For the vast majority of its operational lifetime, McClellan was a logistics and maintenance facility for a wide variety of military aircraft, equipment, and supplies. Initially known as the Pacific Air Depot and Sacramento Air Depot, in 1939 the base was renamed for Major Hezekiah McClellan, a pioneer in Arctic aeronautical tests. Born in 1894, he died on May 25, 1936, when his consolidated P-30, which he was flight testing, crashed near Centerville, Ohio. In 1986, the U.S. Air Force established the McClellan Aviation Museum on what was then McClellan Air Force Base. The museum was later chartered by the National Museum of the United States Air Force. We are definitely going to take a field trip here in the future, so stay tuned. The United States Coast Guard previously operated Coast Guard Air Station Sacramento at McClellan Air Force Base as a tenant activity, operating and maintaining several HC-130 Hercules aircraft. CGS Sacramento continues to operate at McClellan following its closure as an Air Force base and is the only remaining military aviation unit and installation on the airfield. In 1993, the base was selected by the Pentagon for closure. At first, McClellan was scratched from a list of bases to be closed, but that decision was faced with allegations that the Clinton administration was playing politics. The base was eventually selected for closure, and there were plans to offset the expected loss of $1.5 billion and 11,000 jobs to the California economy. The plan relied on privatization and other investment to offset the economic and employment losses. The base is now McClellan Business Park, a growing business enclave that hosts a diverse mix of companies spread across more than 8 million square feet of space of all types. This former military facility is now home to hundreds of private companies, as well as state, federal, and local government agencies. Let's take a look at these old historic photographs of how it used to be when this was a giant, functioning military base.
And yes,
I realize some of these old photos are blurry, but it's what we have in the archives, and we are lucky to have them, so just squint a little and use your imagination. Today, McClellan is a privately owned, public-use airport. As part of its conversion into McClellan Business Park, and was purchased by McClellan Business Park in October 2017. The airport is a public-use facility which operates as a controlled airfield with a contract control tower. The airport is mainly used for general aviation and a fire tanker base. Current airport tenants include CAL FIRE, CalStar, Coast Guard Air Station Sacramento, Dassault Falcon, United States Forest Service, PODS, and the Sacramento Metropolitan Fire District. All ground handling and fueling is completed by McClellan Jet Services, a subsidiary of McClellan Business Park. Construction of the Pacific Air Depot began in 1935, and the main structures, including administrative buildings, barracks, warehouses, and a hospital, were completed on April 18, 1938. In 1938, the base was renamed Sacramento Air Depot and underwent a major expansion as a repair and overhaul facility for P-38 and P-39 fighter planes. In December 1941, soon after the attack on Pearl Harbor, P-40s as well as Martin B-26 Marauder and Boeing B-17 Flying Fortress bombers began arriving at the field to be armed and prepared for immediate shipment overseas. In March 1942, Lieutenant Colonel Jimmy Doolittle's B-25s arrived at McClellan for arming in preparation for their famous Tokyo raid. On January 3, 1944, a B-17 Flying Fortress slammed into the runway while trying to land, killing all but one of its crew and scattering wreckage over a 15-mile area. The base was renamed McClellan Air Force Base in 1948, and its repair and overhaul mission continued throughout the Cold War as an installation of the Air Force Logistics Command and later the Air Force Materiel Command, with the overhaul facility being known as the Sacramento Air Logistics Center. Throughout the 1980s and early 1990s, McClellan functioned as the main depot for overhauling the Air Force's F-111, FB-111, and EF-111 aircraft, as well as the Fairchild A-10 Thunderbolt II aircraft. A small contingent of F-111D and F-111F aircraft of the 431st Test and Evaluation Squadron, 57th Fighter Weapons Wing, Nellis Air Force Base, Nevada was also detached to McClellan. McClellan Airfield has one concrete paved runway measuring 10,600 by 150 feet. It also has 4 concrete helipads, all measuring 57 by 57 feet. For the 12-month period ending April 10, 2004, the airport had 10,000 aircraft operations, an average of 27 per day, 40% military, 40% air taxi, and 20% general aviation. There are 84 aircraft based at this airport, 4% single-engine, 64% multi-engine, 23% jet, and 5% helicopter, and 5% military. Did I forget anything? Comment if you think of something I didn't include in this video. Thanks for watching. And as always, happy trails.